Hello Leo, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, and today I'm going to be doing your tarot love reading. This is going to be a timeless message, so whenever it finds you, it was meant for you to be heard and received at that moment. As usual, we're going to check your energy, your love interest energy, and then your connection energy in general. It could be about your partner, your soulmate, your crush, boyfriend, girlfriend, any particular person you have in mind that you'd like to get more information about. So I'm gonna be doing my main spread with the Dream Keepers Tarot. I'll put some clarifiers with the Light Seers Tarot, and then at the end I'm gonna get you an oracle card from Alice the Wonderland Oracle deck with some guidance. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what's going on with you, Leo, at this time. Smells for the Leo energy. Wow. Okay. Then we're going to take a look at your person's energy. And feel free to check out your other placements. If this story doesn't resonate with you, you can check, any zodiac signs from the positions of Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you associate with twin flames, I've now started a separate channel with daily twin flame readings, so check that out. And of course, if this story does resonate, please like, share, subscribe, comment, donate. I have my Amazon wish list down below as well. Any support is appreciated. Of course, it's all going to the development of this channel. All right, bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Oof. But in this deck, it's actually not a really bad card. To me, it's just, look at this girl focusing on prayer, and with other hands of possibly girls, or at least, young figures. I'm getting that this is, yes, it's the time when somebody feels kind of left out and seeking for answers. They don't know who to turn to get. On the other hand, in this case, the person is turning to God, to prayer, and could be to meditation. Of course, in this case, it's the whole card. The Five of Pentacles is traditionally about the church, so praying, really looking for answers. And this is the energy of hope, of kind of like having a brighter outlook on life. Even if I'm not in a good place right now, I'm gonna get some guidance from the above, and I'm gonna know where to go. So that's a good outlook, actually. Okay, immediately got some clarifiers for Leo's person, please. All right, and for the connection in general. I'll try not to make this reading too long. Okay. And here, the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. This energy of like, I'm ready to learn. What's there to learn? And again, to me, Wands speaks more about the passion, creative energy, and more about spiritual stuff. So to me, there is a connection with that Five of Pentacles and somebody praying or going into meditation to kind of get new information, or maybe even get better at this technique of connecting to the angels, to the guides, to the divine. Okay, Leo, so your energy is Queen of Swords and Eight of Pentacles, clarified by Temperance and Six of Wands. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Basically, you wanna... this connection is currently looking very strong in your life. Not in terms of feelings, but in actual physicality of it, and what you think about it, how it matches your expectations. And this is what's happening kind of like under the surface, this temperance that you may not necessarily realize it, but actually a lot of it is connected with the energies and with the balance between masculine and feminine energy. So I'm getting that you're lacking a little bit of that balance right now. That's the advice. And that's gonna get you the victory in this case, in this relationship. Get you to the place that you want. So you are putting in the work which is great. You're ready to work on yourself, and I don't mean necessarily spiritually, more about your approach to things, your opinions, your lifestyle, right? We all have our ways. This person is showing you that your ways may not be the best, or at least it doesn't flow with them, right? So you're ready for compromise, for finding that good place for both of you. But A, it's gonna take time, so no rush. And B, it's really about finding the feminine energy and bringing it into the situation. And you could be either masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. Feminine energy is more nurturing, caring, self-caring as well, but also caring about people around, of course, empathetic, compassionate. So whatever the situation is with your person, that's what you're asked to portray and to express towards your connection. For your person, we've got Three of Cups and Ten of Swords. Ooh, and the Tower. Oh my gosh, yes. Now I understand why they need compassion and empathy from you, Leo. Wow. And it's pretty rough card, the Ten of Swords in this deck. Look at that. Ugh. The Tower. So they're facing the hard truth about... I'm getting with this card, this is the pain from the past. Could even be childhood traumas. They're finding out how those traumas are dictating a lot of the decisions in their current life. And Three of Cups, in this case, I'm getting any kind of distractions, any karmic people or circumstances that are taking their energy and attention away from the connection. In this case, not in a good way. I see my attention is drawn to wine. It could actually be, bad habits, could be drinking, gambling, overeating, drugging, and meaning even taking medication. For instance, like, I cannot fall asleep without taking XYZ pills. That's not good. We're supposed to be naturally falling into that stage of sleep. And if somebody's constantly taking pills to fall asleep, that's a problem. And that's kind of like, there is a deeper problem underneath in those kind of cases, right? It's the same with overeating, with drinking and everything else, right? And this is just avoidance to face the issue and to do something about it. And the Tower card is basically bringing them very close to that actual problem. And that's causing pain. That's how it's all coming back. And they're going deeper to understand what's that all about, right? I don't know, for example, I'm afraid of long-term commitment right now. Where does it stem from? And then it goes back all into the early childhood, where there was this scenario of being abandoned by friends, by parents, right? In certain situations where the child needed some support or was counting on people around, or there was an agreement about something, and then suddenly that would break and people would not hold their end, right, and will let them down. So now there's subconsciously the psyche is afraid of this promise, of this commitment to somebody or to something, because it doesn't want this heartache anymore, this pain, because it can be painful, right? Because people let me down, because that's what happened when I was little. And they may not remember it right away, but like I said, it's coming in stages, it's coming back in. And this was just an example, by the way, so I'm not saying that's exactly the problem as a person. For the connection, we have the Fool, the Strength, and the Ace of Wands. I like this. So after the struggles that you have, especially your person, you not so much in this case, I'm getting here that it's the Fool card. You're both ready to try something new. I'm hearing maybe in the physical relationship, could also be in finding and being strong and finding ways to simultaneously kind of like hold your boundaries and your intimate space, right? And what makes you happy individually, but also give to each other and share this cup of love, proverbial cup of love from tarot, and make sure that the other person, receives as well. You don't just give you don't just receive from them, but you also give something in return. That sort of balance. Yes, that's beautiful. Okay, the card of guidance from the Alice in Wonderland. Thank you. No need to fear. There we go. And actually the Five of Pentacles is also the energy of fear. That was the overall energy. Remember how powerful you are. It's a funny image here with the sea bass, seemingly some sort of fish. It's number 18 or number 9. And 9, I'm getting immediately association with 9 of Wands. The energy where there is some holding back and some fear that something's not gonna work out. It's like the remains of fear. Like, you know what you're going for with this full energy, and look at this correlation, right? There's no need to fear. And the Full card. There you go, that's your direction. And deep down you know that whichever that step is with the Full card is the right one. But your mind is still protecting you. Maybe both of you, but in different ways. Alice knew it was the rabbit coming to look for her, and she trembled till she shook the house, quite forgetting that she was now about 1,000 times as large as the rabbit, and has no reason to be afraid of it. When we are in unfamiliar circumstances and we feel confronted by events unfolding about us, we can feel fearful, doubtful, and intimidated. We may be nervous, appeasing, and diminished in these circumstances. Despite the strangeness of all that is about you, this card has come to remind you of your substance, your power, and your right to be assertive and to take up space. You feel frightened at this moment, but this is because you have forgotten just how much energy you have within you. Rationally, you have nothing to be frightened of. Take a moment to remind yourself of the power within you and confront what it is you have been hiding from. For you are larger, more immense, more impressive, and more influential than you currently believe. Remind yourself of all the great and fine qualities you have, your wit, your courage, your strength, your tenacity, and you will find your courage again. You will realize you're more than equal to those about you, and more than able to cope with the circumstances you find yourself within. Like Alice, you are larger than that which you are afraid of. Remember this now, and go forward with confidence and strength. And the divination meaning is, you may be afraid out of habit, not out of reason. Feeling intimidated, and that's what I was talking about in my example, right? So it's that fear from the past. Our psyche, our subconscious is trying to protect us from getting hurt. Feeling intimidated but without need. Remember how many reasons you have to feel confident. Go forward with courage. You're more powerful than you are feeling. Others cannot harm you, as you are so strong. Okay, Leo. And actually, speaking of Leo, one of the clarification cards was the Strength, right? Which is the ultimate Leo card. I hope this reading has been useful for you. Thank you very much for being with me. I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.